Oh, yes. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever state, whatever city, whatever country that you are in currently. My name remains Shofu Babalola Theophilus, the founder of the Insight Radio. And right now, you are listening to the PCV Training Academy, the PCV online training series. This is the amazing trainings that have been going on for the past couple of years that we have started it with the PCV Training Academy to educate people across different sectors, across different cities. Come on, if you are a business owner, this is the platform where you should be. If you are an entrepreneur, this is the platform where you should be right now. So if you have your friends, if you have your colleagues, whatever state, whatever countries that they are in currently, please send them the link and tell them to join because if they are not here, they are going to be missing out. A couple of weeks ago, we had amazing guests from the US to talk about different aspects of business, the business growth. That was 2023 business growth strategies for business owners. And this time around with the PCV Training Academy, wow, we have an amazing guest in our midst today. And it's gonna be an amazing one. So get your jotters, get your pen, get your biros, get every single thing that you can get all around you. And please just turn off your phone, but keep your data on, right? Turn off your phone and keep your data on so that you can be connected. Don't be distracted. This is the platform where you should be. Congratulations for being here. Like I said, we have an amazing guest in our midst today. Her name is Mrs. Nathi, a customer care representative in Thailand. I mean, this is going to be an amazing session. Customer care, customer satisfaction is the most important aspect of every business owner. But without further ado, let me bring in Mrs. Nati, all the way from Thailand, and Dr. Engineer Pompey, the founder CEO of the PCV Group. Thank you very much for joining. Please stay tuned. Don't miss out.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's Soulful SB Inside Radio has been a partner with PCV Group. Thank you very much for that introduction. We appreciate you always and being. If you want to get more of that, you can visit SB Inside Radio. They've been our partner from onset. Thank you. Thank you very much, SB. Now, today we are here today. This is another episode, another season, another section that we do. This is for free section, which is PCV Trading Academic Sharing Knowledge. We share this knowledge. We've started from here, which we are running now for years now. We've keep running it. It's a month in, month out. This is what we give back to the public for us to know what we need to know about the business, about growth, and how to move our business, how to scale your business. If you want to know more about it, we bring different topics. We deliberate on different topics, just like what SB have said last month. We brought someone from the. We discuss more about strategies, how you can kickstart your years, and a lot of people have been coming back to PCV Training Academy, telling us how they were able to do it and how they have been contributing. That same program has contributed more to their business. So we're now today. This is February. February now. We're talking about. We all know the importance of customer satisfaction, which is customer service. So how can you get more customers? How can you get more money? How can you get more people coming to your network, coming to your Facebook, coming to your social media? The way you attend to them will make them to come back. That is the power of customer service. That is why we have to go down and deep down to Thailand, where we are able to get Manati, she is a specialist. She is a customer service specialist, and she has she has a lot of award to her credit, and she's going to be the one to take us on this section for the month of February. So I want you also, if you have your questions, jot it down. You can drop it in the chat room. If you want to know more about this, drop it in the chat room. We're going to ask her because she is in the best position to tell us with all the awardees, with all what she has able to prove. She has a proven record of what the things he have made through this customer care, through these customer services. So to go deep down not to go far into this because we have 1 hour for this program. So if you have any questions, just write it down or you drop it in the chat room. We're going to take it up and answer you. Customer care, you can't do without it. All businesses, everything about life require customer service. You can't do away with it. No business without customer, you're not growing. You have nothing to do. So you need to understand your customer care. You need to know how to attend to clients. Even when you think you have the best product and you don't know how to attend to customers, you don't know how to retain customers, it is all under customer care. So tonight, this afternoon, this night over there, I will tell you, listen, while I give her the time to explain better for us. Now, I will take you, Natty. You now have the floor. You can now
Thank
introduce
you.
yourself to our community, people that are here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pompey. Thank you for having me today. So, um, first thing first, I would like to start with the introduction. Um, Whatever is sharing in social media, it will remain in social media. So the reality is other things that I will talk about today. Um, your reality, it depends on your self-image. Okay. Imagine the customer or another customer. They will reject you. They will say something to reject you or say no to you. For example, in my experience, so I have to talk on the phone with C-levels person or the higher position person, or even in the person, you need to have a meeting with them. So what are you gonna do in that situation? What you gonna talk with them? How you gonna talk with them? So this is equations that many people that they have to find out because um, they need to improve or practice. So what is that practice? So first thing first, I would like to talk about the self-image. If you don't have a self-image, or you don't have confidence to talk with this, with I'm not say this just only C-levels person, but I mean every personalities customer that you need to face, different attitude, different personality. Um, if you flash back to your self-image when you wanted to find out, so cause all time we're thinking about taking something from others instead of being a giver, right? That's why that transaction will not happen between two humans. When you wanted to take the interaction or take the attention, the attractive to from your customer. So let's figure it out on our mind. If I say lion, what it comes to your brain? You guys can answer. If I say about the lions, because I know in your country you have so much lion. So if you hear this word lion, what is comes to your brain? Okay, so it will you think that it's a power animal or cannot beat, hairy faced, a toughness animal, a strongest animal. But if I say this word, dickety, What it comes to your brain? Of course, it's, you never heard of it because I just created my myself. So because when you don't know about some words, so you don't have that image from it, you cannot imagine what you have to do, what you have to face. I would say our body is the tools of our mind. So where we do things in the way of those definition that other gives to us. For example, if I ask you guys, who are you? I'm normally gonna say, Natty. I'm 30 years old. I'm gonna talk about my job. I'm living in Thailand. But we are not those things. So we are the product of those image. And this image bring you to do what you need to do, not one you want, like not what you want to do. Because what you want is making billions of money. But what you need, it's making, I would say, peanuts. It means nothing. Yeah. So this is like my introduction to represent something about, to bring something to let you to think about what when you wanted to do something. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Natty from Thailand. So I live in Bangkok City. It's capital in Thailand. And I start work. I start to making the money from my 13 years old. Yeah, because my family, so I sell the clothes, dessert, something like that. And in the market, I do the packaging to my shop and to another shop as well. And I was actively do the workout. So when I went to the Muay Thai gym, so I have the experience to talk with the foreigners, Muay Thai fighter or something like that. So I help them to try to have to communicate with the foreigners. So it inspired me to go to another country. So when I was 18 years old, so I live in Australia for 2 years and a half. So I start working and also study. Yeah, I study too and I'm working too. So first thing when I arrive, it's I knew that I need to do something for like for other or something to find a way to make a money or find some source to make a money. So first I found the Thai restaurant to work, and I knew my teacher, and he is an Italian teacher. So I'm helping helping him to selling his Italian handmade perfume. So it's bring the inspiring him to let him to do that thing. So he found out that he give the salaries to me and the commissions. So and on that time, so I'm giving saving money when I'm working and I'm study as well. And after that, I'm back to Thailand. I continue my study. So I study in political science in the international relations. So it's it's not related with the sales, but I have my dreams that I would like to go through with that. So after I graduate, I have opportunities to work in Ministry of Foreign Affairs for 3 years. And the first division that I worked is the African division. So I worked that 3 years, but I still continue my lovely things. It means my sales, because I love sales. I love to service to people. I have I see myself that I have a service mind. I take the actions to help someone. So I still continue to have extra jobs to selling the clothes, selling the course online, selling the bag, phone case, iPhone case, something like that, and uh, cream, the skincare product, coconut oil, even beauty package, cars, so many stuff that I did it. I did it and did it well. When the time that I'm um, working in the ministry, and then I'm also switched to myself to work in the education industry. And that education industry, I'm working as a student counselor. So I have to boost in the sales and marketing. So you need to know about how to communicate or interact with others, especially with if it is about the education industry. So first thing you need to interact or have communication or have skill to talk with the students to get them to understand about your product and your service in that university. And I had doing the live or meeting so many things about it bring me to have so much experience. So I see from my early day of working. So I see myself I'm doing so much stuff, like doing something extra to others every time when I was young and even until now. So I see myself to do something extra, take the actions from to find a value or do something for other people to give the values to them. So it's automatically how to say, like I shares it all those year, and I bring the more attention and bring the values to another people's and the brands and the companies that you work with. So that's the reason why I'm here in the customer service representative, or you can call customer care specialist, whatever you can, like whatever the position that you can describe. And right now I'm in senior customer service representative, so I will give my experience, my skills to speak with you or give some advice to you guys if you have any questions about the customer service. And I would say that if you guys like sales and the customer service, so in my opinion, it can be considered to the same side or same like the same coin, because this both should be this both you should invest together each other when you have your own business, or when you wanted to we wanted to hire the agent for the customer service. I see mostly business owners, they don't pay attention so much about the customer's care or customer service because they see that it's not important than another field like salesperson or marketing, something like that. But I would say the customer service is top notch because it's essential to keep your current customer and retain the new one. When you wanted to have the satisfied customer or even dissatisfied customer, how you gonna understand that the customer or the regular customer that you have, they will not get away from you. They will still be in your products and service for how long? So I would like to share you about that customer satisfaction is the main reason or it's the main important things to every business or every company organization that you need to have this. First things, it is simple was so if you hear about the customer satisfaction, you're gonna think that it's like a measurement to determine how the best, how well a company's products and service meet expectation to the customer. It can be the one of the customer royalty as well. Maybe you guys can hear about the customer royalty or customer experience or customer journey, but how you can create that thing. So let's say if you as a customer, you want to buy something, as maybe you as a regular customer wants to go to the same restaurant that you like, so you're gonna order the same food, same menu. You will expect that the same menu that you order and will be the same taste, same price, same quality or quantity. Or when you want to buy the phone, I would say if you want to buy new iPhone. So when you hear about the iPhone, what you're gonna imagine about? You're gonna think that, oh, it's gonna be higher price, higher function. So what you're gonna expect? Of course, you're gonna expect that it's gonna be higher effective, multifunction, or it's gonna be waterproof, or it's gonna be good cushioning, good protection, security to protect your data or something like that. So this is expect from the customer that if you don't have customer satisfaction, so you never know about what the customer expect or what they need, what they desire, or even what is their challenge. Remember that the customer satisfaction, it will happen after they have used your product or your service. And it can drive into sales. So it's gonna make your revenues, make your incomes to your business. So it will depend on the customer satisfaction as well. So as I say, why the customer satisfaction is very important. Because if you don't know what the customer need, if you don't know what the customer have a challenge when they use your product or service, or even they want to compliment, or even they want to complain or feedback, how are you going to know that? So first thing that I need to recommend is to do the survey. It's very easy way to do survey. Whatever you can tell them, ask them to rate 1 to 10 or write a comment. For example, in a booking.com. So I want to make example. In a booking.com is travel agency all around the world. So we're gonna have so much different personality of the customer. So how we can understand what the customer concern or what they need. We after our customer agent they hangs up or they finish their things to solve the problem to the customer, so we will send the email as a survey to the customer. And that thing is this customer satisfaction survey, or we call CSAT. I think you guys can heard about this. So these things we will measure how we can understand who is customer that they were happy to use your product or service. Or I would say the things that if you wanted to hire someone, hire the customer agent, customer service agent, customer care agent, you should hire knowledgeable, who are friendly, compassion, sympathy. And another word is empathy. When I was training, when I started to be a customer service agent, every time my trainer, my team lead, every time they put these words to me to not forget, it means empathy, that you need to focus on empathy, how you can empathy to your customer. Empathy means that you need to respect the time of the customer. You need to understand what they need. Because I would say if you face with the angry customer or difficult customer, they will be the aggressive to you because they need you to solve the problem to them. That's the main thing, not personally. The customer, they're never gonna come to be personally with you, but they just need your help. They just need you to solve the problem for them from their concern. So don't think wrong about that. Just get back to focus on empathy and product expertise. Ensure the customer, as I say, customer service is a top notch. So the customer should be treated as a guest, not like transaction or like a product or like a purchasing. I don't want to feel like that. They want to feel that you are like their friends or their family, or you respect them as a guest. So make sure that your customer service team is well trained and always ready to find a solution to your customer. And one thing I would say, be more responsive actively, real time, because they will appreciate you when they get quickly or actively answer whatever, quickly answer from their questions, from their concern, and what is the challenge. They got the challenge, so they cannot find a solution, or you didn't have a Q&A or FAQs to them, so they will get back to talk with your customer agents. So make sure that you train your customer agents in a good way, especially I would say especially about the knowledge base and soft skill. Soft skill in the customer service. The first thing is problem solving, conflict resolution. So everything that you train your employee or customer service agent, put the empathy, problem solving, how to resolve the conflict, and then add on the knowledge base. Knowledge base means from your products, more details about your products or your service. That is the second ones that you can, but that the customer agent they can learn by themselves. But the hard things that you will find the better customer agents when you see that they can have the more responsive to your customer. They will love to do that job. They will love to respect the time of the customer. So I can say that even the complaint, when you have a complaint customer, when they wanted to complain about your product or service, so it would be like the opportunity to you to know what you have to improve your service or improve your agent or improve your products. And the compliment is also like a rainforest. Also like the energy for you to do something great more than usual. So I don't say that the complaint customer or the complaint that they have toward your product or service it's bad things. It's you can't think that it's like they give the opportunity to you to improve your product and service. So when you use the survey, so it means that you want to understand your customer need, and it's great way to know more about your customer, what they need, uh, what is their challenge, what is their goal, like what they want from your products more, and give a feedback to you, so you can tracking that feedback to progress your customer service. And when you know that feedback, it will help you to understand, like I said, it will help you to understand how to create the best serve to them and to improve your customer satisfaction. And one thing that I need to talk about is when you when the technologies become in everywhere. I mean, when you wanted to open your business or when you have your own business, so how you gonna handle to tracking the solution or tracking your customer or their feedback? So in my experience when I work in the ERP company, so I present or represent about the CIM, or we call customer relationship management, and I represent about the ERP. So ERP and the CIM is like a tool or system that every company or corporate company, they need these tools to make the revenues or incomes more to their company. So they focus about the customer so much. So I just recommend you to invest if you would like to invest in customer relationship management or CIM, because it can help you to get in touch or keep in touch with your customer, because as you can tracking, you can trigger with that feedback, as same um same as the booking.com we use right now. We using the messaging apps, live chat, and social media to understand about your customer, what they need, or we call customer satisfaction. So we use this technology in this way. If you would like to know, so I just highly recommend you guys to you guys can search more about what is the CIM, because right now I see that so many companies that they create the customer service or customer relationship management or customer loyalty programs, something like this. So you guys can search more if you're interested about this thing. Thank you. Is there any questions? You, I'm not sure if I'm talking like I'm talking alone, so we don't have any like. You guys can asking me. You can interrupt me if you guys want to know more about what I'm saying about that part or the topics that I'm talking. So you guys can share and give some opinions. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a very short. That's very deep and insightful. You touched where you're meant to touch, and I understand you are looking for your feedback. You know, when they keep enjoying it, they jotting down. I went home like we have it on the screen. What and what we need to understand, and all those things
Yeah.
really matter. when it comes to customer care
Mhm.
satisfaction, customer service. Like from the other, so if you have a question, you can drop it in the chat room. Why we have it from other social media platform, they drop. We have some questions that they've dropped, but I'll be able to take few questions from what they dropped there from the IGA, from the Instagram. We have the Facebook link. Those people that they dropped their questions. So while we are live too, if they have any question, they will drop it here. But let me pick the few ones from here that I think you can answer their questions. The first one says, "How would you define a good customer service?" It said, "How will you define a good customer service? How will you define it?" So
how we how we define the good customer service, right?
yeah,
um if you talk about the definition of the customer service, it's mean taking action to give the values to the customer, or you wanted to do some things to others. It doesn't mean about the customer, but maybe you wanted to do something to your colleague friend, or to your friends, or to your families. So, but when you talk about the customer service, so it's about to taking action and give the value to others. This is I think this is a good, we can define about the good customer service. Because when you know that who is your certified customer, who is your royalty customer, so they will feel that, or they will everything that the customer, they want to buy something. I honestly want to say that they buy with their emotion. So when they are your certified customer, it means that they like your product so much. They like your service so much. So if you want to know what is a good customer service, you need to know to empathy to the customer. That's the reason. That's the reason why you can define the good customer service. If you don't have a person, customer service agent, I mean, that they don't have, I don't want to say something like they don't have the heart to do something to others. They just think about themselves. So that one, it's not gonna be good to hiring that person. As I said previously, when you wanted to hire, because I have experience about these things, so I can share this. When you wanted to hire someone for customer service, from the first interview, you cannot understand them. But when they start to on floor, onboarding, you will understand that they will love to do in that field or not, in the customer service agent. Everyone's gonna think that is it like it's an easy job. It's not gonna do so much. I'm gonna pass that. I know that. I already know. But it's wrong. Because when I start working in the customer service, I think like that before. I think it's gonna be easy job. You're gonna pass it. But you never know when you receive the call, you never know what is that customer feeling or emotion. So I just like to share something like this to let you to have the good mindset about the customer service. Because maybe the people are gonna think that customer service position or career, it's an easy job or something like that, but it's not. I would say the
Yeah. If
sales. Yeah, right? Cause
we have a question,
right? You have any questions? Okay.
yeah, we have another
What?
question from the chat room now.
Okay. Sure.
So can you read it
What are
or should
the
I read it out?
software skills? What are the other software skill needs by customer service officer? Empathy and problem solving skill. Mm. Mm. We have to when I work in the technology company in ERP company, so we sales to customers relationship management or CIMs. So one we call CIM, we call SaaS is a software that it can using on the CIM, and also you will do on the customer's royalty. Customer royalty means that it will help you for the sales and marketing, both of them. But also we help you on tracking the feedback of the customer as well. So if you search about the CIM in let's say Microsoft or Oracle, you will see that right now they will produce something different than before. Like they wanted to focus on the customer service in that CIM. It's not just about sales. CIM is not just only about sales. It's about to tracking the the customer needs, because you're gonna tracking the feedback from the customer. So your employee, salesperson, and the customer service, they will can access on this program, this surveys, to know that who is your customer right now that they buy the products from you, and what is their feedback to your product. So you will use that feedback to improve your product and service in the future. So these things that I learned from yeah, the technology, when you wanted to use the technology with the customer service. So I recommend this one. I recommend. And you can search more. I think you guys can
All right.
research more, because right now I think it's have so many brands. Yeah, so many brands about the customer relationship management or customer loyalty program. Yeah.
All right. We also have another question. The
Mm-hmm.
question is that sales, the back end, can you just put it on the live screen? He said the sales other than customer service. Is
Mm-hmm.
asking if sales is harder than customer service.
You mean sell it's um easier or something like that? Easier than the customer
Yeah, he's
service?
asking if it's sales, which one is more harder? If I think it was she
Right.
what the person is asking is sales other than customer service, or is customer service other than sales?
Other than sales. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch him. Can you repeat again?
Can you put it on the live screen there? That's the no, the first question, the sales question.
Okay.
Sales. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So is sales harder than customer service?
So that's the
Mm, that's a good question. Yes, sales is harder than the customer service. But if you don't have customer service metrics, your sales cannot sell your product and service, because they're not gonna understand what that customer they need to buy the product from you. So we will have when I'm working on the ERP company, so we will have the account manager and sales and also customer service agent works together. When we wanted to go to have a meeting for dealing, making the deal with the C-levels person or the higher position. So we will work together. But the salesperson, we will have the customer service agents to bring the information. The information, that information, it will help the sales to know about your customer when you want to go to talk or have a communication with them. If I say sale is harder, it's harder if you don't know about your customer, what they need, and what is their what they have the feedback with your products before. For example, when you receive a call from the customer, I would say like prospect. We call the prospect. We're not gonna call the customer. The prospect, it means that they know about your product, but they were still concerned that your product will be helps them to their company or not. So our customer service with the research, we will know about that companies, that what is their product that they want to sell, and why they want to buy the ERP from us, why they want to buy the CIM from us. So customer service agents will go to research, and then the salesperson will bring the skills that we have. I would say communication skill, sales skill, problem solving skill. So we will use that information that we know about that customer to go to talk with them. So I'm not gonna think that it's harder, but I'm gonna think that a customer service, they will work harder than the salespeople. That's my opinion. Yeah.
All right, that's you're right. Yeah, good. And another question from the Facebook community is asking, which one is more tasking? Is it a physical customer care or a phone customer care service? Which one is more tasking?
Which one is
Physical.
more hard?
Okay,
Can I? I'm
can
sorry.
you explain that? Can you explain that? He's asking which one is more tasking? Is it physical customer service
Mm.
or via phone customer service?
I'm sorry. I couldn't catch up. Do you have like
Okay. He's asking that, a working customer, I think that's what physical means, working customer and a customer that call via the phone. I think he's now asking the person is asking which one is more difficult to handle, physical
mm,
or via phone.
physical or on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Good questions. I think on the phone it's harder. On the phone it's harder because first you cannot see their emotion, you cannot see their face. So when you want to want to handle your customer on the phone, in our customer service agent, when we want to train, so we will know about how to improve our communication style. It means the tones, the words that we wanted to talk. If you face with angry customer or difficult customer, it's not like you it's different feeling when you want to talk with the person in the person, because you can see their face, their emotion, what they feel it, what they want to talk with you. You can see their body language. That thing is easier. That thing is easier to handle. But when you're on the phone, you cannot see their face. You cannot see their emotion. And you don't know that what is their emotion on that situation. But you can understand from their voice, can understand from I would say that you cannot see their body language, but you can understand from their voice. The tones of voice can um, can let you to understand or realize that they like to they like it when you talk with them to solve the concern or not. So I would say the to work in the call centers person, the customer service in the call center. I appreciate them because they will use so much emotional to handle the feeling of someone when you don't know them, when you cannot see them. Yeah. So I think this is very hard to handle.
We have another question here from Olayinka Ogunde. It says, do you by this means that customer service is a whole company responsibility? If not, who is more responsible for keeping customer to keep buying from the company?
Hmm. I think the customer service, it's a responsibility for whole organization. As I say, is a top notch because it's if you cannot keep your current customer, that they always like a regular customer for you, they always buy your product or service for you, or even you have a new prospect or new customer, it's a responsibility for every department in your company, which means the customer service. Because if you have a poor customer service quality, I would say it will hurt you and gonna bring your product and service down. And of course, you're gonna have more dissatisfied customer. You're gonna have more dissatisfied. When you have more dissatisfied customer, which means your brand advocate is gonna be low, and it's gonna ruin all of your customer journey. So I think this gonna be worse if you don't think about that customer service. It's very important. Yeah. What is
All right. We have another question.
it's called yeah. What is the ERP? Okay, it's we call ERP. It's a program that every factory or industry, they will use it to organize their companies and their factory to help them to make the revenues and incomes, and also it have the customer relationship management in the same program. Also, it have the HR programs in the ERP because it looks like it's overall. So if you buy one ERP, so you can't organize or manage everything in your company. So it's gonna be like it was so much challenge for me to selling this ERP because when you how to say when you have a situation to talk with a C-levels person because they are a decision maker, all right. So they're a person that they will say to you that they were gonna buy your product or not because first they're so smart, they know about maybe they will know more about your product. Yeah, it's enterprise resource planning. So they will know more. Maybe they will know more about your product than you, or even your more than your team. And they're gonna think they know more about their business. Yeah, so it was challenge for me in that time about this to sell the ERP because ERP is everything for helping the industry, corporate company or business, whatever you wanted to produce something. So the companies that they were used to they were needs to use the ERP. Yeah. Any questions?
Thank you for the amazing session so far. There's a lot to jot, a lot to learn, and amazing stuff to gain from. All right. It has been an
Um,
amazing job so far. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Just a
Okay.
brief summary of what you.
I think SB.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can go on before you come in. Go on.
Okay. Okay. Good. So just a brief summary of what you said so far, which is the involvement of technological tools for businesses to develop in terms of customer service. It's quite important that as every business owner, it's important to inculcate or put in technological tools into the system because these days and this system that we are in, the digital place is going viral and digital is taking over every single thing. It's important also that every communications that you're having with your clients, you literally cannot keep everything on your head. You can't keep every conversations, every interactions with your customers. You can't put them in your own head. Even when you write them down, definitely all those papers will get missing or get stolen or something. Probably you misplace it somehow somewhere. But if you digitalize your system, it makes it much more better and easier. I was like you said it's hard to actually sell ERP softwares. I'm currently the partner of the Ever Software India. They sell ERP softwares to African countries, and we have so far sold some ERP softwares to pest control companies and even cleaning services companies in Nigeria. What the ERP does is to put in all the features that is involved in your organizations, which is the enterprise resource planning. All the characteristics, your invoicing, your quotation, your reports. At the end of the year, it's going to generate a report for you, your customer database, your interactions with the customer. And being the fact that this is actually like streamlined, is made for the cleaning and pest control, it's easy for you to carry out assessments, like inspection assessments, and document all your results in the ERP software. So the ERP software is like very, very easy. Same as technician management. You can track your technicians' activities on the software. So imagine if you are using that kind of system, You literally just need your technician on site and the CEO alone on the system. So it makes it more easier. It cuts your cost. So I would implore everybody and all our listeners to digitalize their system, getting ERP softwares, getting CRMs. CRM is customer relationship management tools. There are free CRM tools that you can use just to ensure that you keep the database within your customer, you secure your conversations with your customers, and a whole lot of stuff like that. Technical tools can never be overemphasized, and it's quite important that you develop your business to that stage where you inculcate these tools in your business. And just a summary overview of what you've said so far. Thank you very much. So it's been an amazing, amazing journey so far. I mean, the past 1 hour was really, really excellent. My jotters are really full, and I'm sure that people are learning to implement, which is the major thing. All right. So if you have been listening so far, my name is Shofu Babarola, and please, your 1 hour that you have spent so far is a time for you to implement. So what happens during the training doesn't really matter. What happens after the training is what really matters here. So over to you, Dr. Engineer Pompey, sir.
All right. Thank you, SB. That's our media. That's our media is our partner when it comes to website, when it comes to anything or social media partner. He handled all those aspects for us. So you've really done the best, Wu, because a lot of questions are here, and if we keep going on, we've even overshoot the time already. And I know over there it's night, but I know you're still ready for more questions, but we need to cut it because the back end, the engineer are telling us that we're getting to a limit, so we need to cut it out. And what I would say at this point is um, this program, this section is just to enlighten us. You've said a lot of things which we are taking home today and which is going to help the business too. We've talked about the software, things that can make business work, things that can make it with the customer care that we're talking about, the customer service. We have it, it has to be part of your business. It's just part of you. It has something be something you can leave. It's something that goes together with all whatever you want to do. So, as I said, it's a good opportunity having you on board. And it even brings me back to the same thing we are talking. It is not the business that is failing, it's the mindset that is doing the business that makes it fail. That is why I tell
Right.
the wealthy people that are doing the business, not because it's the business, it's the mindset
Yeah.
they are using to do that business that makes them grow. So we
But
have
that's
customer
right.
care, the same business that you're doing today that is failing, that same business is what some other people are doing that is growing for them. So work on the mindset.
That's right. That's right. Work on your mindset. It's the best way that you can find
Or
yourself.
how to build the business to work. There's a training coming
Right.
up under the courtesy of PCV Training Academy, which is going to come up yeah, it's the mindset. It's just like what the if for example, the driver, yeah, if if you're driving the car, if
Yeah.
you are the one driving the car, it is not the car that is moving, it is the person inside the car that is the moving.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
car
Yeah.
is only
Okay, I think we lost him. Can you hear me?
yes. Can you hear me now? So as we wrap up this program, I will tell you, we have a program coming up in April, and it's going to be a intensive training, 2 days intensive training, where we're going to have 4 facilitators that's going to tell us more about the business, about how to grow the business. So it's going to be a compact training. So if you intend to attend this training in April, where we're going to bring all those things that we are learning, so you can contact us or DM us or send us a DM or message, or go to our website, which is PCV. What we can see on the line, PCV, www.pcv.com.ng. You can go there to subscribe and do your payment, because we are going to tell you what you need to do about the mindset that I just talked about. Because I give a good example that business that you are talking about that is failing, someone is succeeding, is the mindset of that business. I say, when you have a car and you drive the car to have an accident, you don't need to bring the car. You need, because the car has to obey you. But as you're incompetent, it is not a car problem. It is your own problem. And if the police come to that scene, they will arrest the person driving it, which is the driver. And the police will arrest the driver, and the driver is the mindset. So it's not a car. So it is not the business that is failing. It is the mindset behind the business that is failing. But we all have all these strategies that we need to put together, how you can multiply these whole things, how you can inculcate all these strategies to make you get what you need to have this year. It is not just ordinary training. It's going to be an in-depth, because we're going to talk about structure. And when we are talking about structure starts from you. PCV Training Academy, PCV, we do this section every month to bring in experts in different fields. Next month, we are bringing someone that's, I can't even say, because the person that we are bringing next month, you can't afford to miss this person, because it's going to take your business to the next level. He's going to be the one to usher in for the program that we have in this April. And I will tell you that your business can never remain the same if you change the mindset. That business that you're complaining that is not selling, there's no sales, you've done everything, you've not done anything. If some people are creating wealth from that business, why are you not making it? That is why you need to work on your mindset. Those are things that we need to talk about in this training. And the person we are bringing next month is going to talk about, we're talking about a grand person that have gone into this business, that it is something that you need to understand. Why are some people making money in this business that you said is not working? We would let you know what you need to know that will make your business to prosper, to make it work. A lot of things that is attached to the mindset, but a lot of us don't even know. And we're going to talk about, we can finish this because we just have a few minutes to round up this program. The 3 classes of mindset that we have the classes of work that we do, is that we have the one we call no income earning, NO, no income earning. You are working, you have a business, but you have to fall under these 3 categories of business. There are no income activities. We have the one that it is low. We have no, NO, income activities. We have the NOW, income activities, and we have the high income activities. You need to know where your business, where you fall on. No income activities, I just breathe onto those things because we can't deal with them tonight. Because no income activities, these are the people that you see them opening their business, or they see them online. They have a business, they have a thing that they said, oh, I'm into this business, but I can tell you categorically they are not making any profit. But they will tell you they have a business. They are into maybe cleaning business, pest control business, whatever business they are into, but they are doing it, but no money is coming in. They are the people that falls under no income activities. Define the kind of activity that you have. And we have the one that is low income activity, which is LOW activities. That is low income activity. They do everything possible, everything. They put in all their efforts and all that. But what comes in, it's low. can't even commensurate. They can't even meet up with what they want to achieve. Their expenses is not meeting up. These are the low income. And what happened? It's still about the mindset. Low income, these are people that you will see that they've done this, they've done that. But what comes in? The same business that you go for, you guys propose for, you quote for, other people that is doing that same business with you, they will give them that business in the eye. When they submit, their quotation will be higher than you. Their proposal will be higher than you, and they will still give it to them. But we're going to talk all these things in the training. That is where we are dividing personal branding and business branding. We mix the two together. But you need to know how to separate the two, personal and income. Personal and business branding. And we have the one which is the high income branding, high income activities. These are the people that money keep coming because they have all sorts of, they have different source of incomes. But we can't finish all these things tonight. But if you're interested in the training, you can send us a message, send us a DM. We'll tell you how we go about it. We said the early bets, people have started gaining from it. The early bets, they gave them some discount, but by the end of this end of this month, there's no more early bets. It is asked to remain the same. So if you want to gain how to make the wealth, how to make your cleaning business, how to make that business that you are looking at work for you, tap into this opportunity that you see today. We only do it once in a year, and after this year, it's going to be next year, apart from the other modules that we just pick one single module. But this one, we're going to have 4-in-1 facilitator in one training hall. And you will see what we call BIGS practical training. BIGS, that is British Institution of Cleaning Science, where we're going to tell you how you will be giving the LTP, that is a license while you'll be earning dollars and naira from the corner of your room. So don't let us take much of our time today. The program is just 1 hour, which we've spent a lot of time tonight. I appreciate everybody coming on board. If you still want to join, if you still want to participate in this training, you can equally send us a message or go to our website, www.pcv.com.ng, or you go to or you give us a call on it. They will drop it on the comment on the chat room. 081 50 88 78 36. That's our customer care number. 081 50 88 78 36. So our customer care representative will attend to you, whatever you need about consultation. If you want to come into the business for startup, for solopreneur, entrepreneur, this program is going to help. So for next month, we are bringing someone else. So stay tuned and we'll drop it when it comes. We really appreciate everybody coming on board tonight and today. Next month is going to be another day, another section, another opportunity for us to learn new things. So thank you very much for coming. We need to draw the curtain to this program today. So we're done, and that is we said February has come. While we are waiting for the results to come in to us to decide, for us to know who we decided to be our next president. And I believe God is going to answer everybody's prayer as we accept this, our faith. We've done it yesterday, and we believe we've casted all what we need to cast, and God is going to answer our prayer. Nigeria is going to be great again. Thank you very much for coming. Have a blessed day.